Greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. How are all you Dread Knights doing today on this Friday? We are going to be playing more Dead by Daylight, because I do enjoy Dead by Daylight on a Friday. I guess you could call this Friday Night Frights at this point. We are going to be playing Eugen again. I mean, every Survivor's basically the same. Honestly, you just put all the perks on them, depending on what you want to run. Because I'm playing solo queue, we're going to use the usual build that I've been using to great success. That being Kindred, Sprint Burst. What else am I using off the record so they can't hear me screaming if I get hit? As well as, I forget what's the last skill that I'm using. We'll get into it in a second. Let's check a couple of things if you don't mind. Because 2v8 is out, but I'm really not in the mood to play 2v8 for Dead by Daylight, just because I don't find that mode pretty interesting unless I was playing as killer. I also want to level up Bill, because Bill's like the next project that I want to do. Because I want to need Bill up to like level 50 probably to be able to get all the perks that I need necessary for this particular Survivor build. So it's Kindred, Sprint Burst, Self-Care, Off the Record. That's what I use on most of my Survivors for solo queue. The reason why I use Kindred is because I need that extra little bit of information to see what exactly my teammates are doing, as well as what the killer is doing. Because, you know, you don't have a way of really communicating. There's stuff in-game that kind of tells you what's going on, so that's what I'm going to be messing around with. On top of that, we're going to be doing solo queues today. So I'm not going to be playing with viewers. I'm sorry about that. I don't really like to play with viewers in Dead by Daylight, so we're going to be playing solo queues. Right now I'm like at silver rank, so that should be generally okay, in my opinion. You know, as we go higher into the ranks, as we climb further, the goal is to try to get to gold. We will potentially run into a lot more sweaty killers, a lot more metagame killers, so we don't necessarily know what we're going to get. I did queue up into the lobby as well, so there's that. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I'm gonna play Eugen. And I already have the build that I'm working with, as you can see up there, Off the Record, Sprint Burst, Self-Care, Kindred. But I'm not too afraid. I've been practicing quite a bit off of stream for Dead by Daylight. You know, last 3 weeks it's been pretty fun, pretty chill time. Okay, so I brought in the Escape Kate. Should be generally okay. Ooh, the Ghoul. The Ghoul is considered one of the top tier killers, although he is going to get nerfed in the PTB. He is going to get nerfed in the PTB. Because the PTB, they kind of changed how he works with certain things because he was a little bit too powerful. I've only honestly gone against the Ghoul. He's from Tokyo Ghoul, an anime that I've actually never seen. Maybe one time before this instance right now. And that was again on the PTB where it was nerfed. So it should be interesting to see if we're going to be able to actually survive here, Dread Knights. I don't know. We ain't dying, we ain't trying, right? Okay, hello there. Hello there. Yes, I see you teabagging me as a sign of hello. Alright, so we're gonna go do a gen. This is the Resident Evil map. Fortunately, like, the Resident Evil maps, they made them a little bit smaller. Because before they were kind of really annoying. Now it's like East Wing and West Wing, which isn't so bad. They're a little bit smaller, which makes it a little bit more manageable. Because I know if you were playing Killer originally, on the original Resident Evil map, this map was way too big. It was like a nightmare to be able to deal with everybody and what they were trying to do, especially like survive with friends groups. Okay, one. Uh-oh. Heartbeats. Can I hear a heartbeat? Oh, already the Ghouls got Claudette in trouble. That's not good. Let's finish this gen. We're two-manning it right now, so we should be okay. Okay, LB, perfect. Nice. Uh-oh. Not good. No, it's good. Okay. Perfect. One gen done. Oh, that's a dead end now. I forgot. Why did you block me with the closet? No. Okay. We're going to run very far away. I don't think he's really after me. I think he's still in chase with the Claudette. Yep. He just downed the Claudette. All right. Let's slow vault here. Is he looking for me? Looks like he might be. Uh-oh. Does he see me? I don't think he sees me. He's trying to get somebody else. Maybe somebody's trying to make the save here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly creep away, and I'll try to get to, like, the next gen. Whatever it is, whatever it's possible. If the game is too loud, let me know. If I'm too loud, definitely let me know as well, because Dead by Daylight has a tendency to being a very, very loud game, but the reason for that is because a lot of this game requires you to actually be able to hear things. like the heartbeat, the steps of the killer, maybe if the killer's swinging. In this case, the ghoul itself kind of uses like its tentacle things to kind of like propel itself into different areas, so that's always kind of a bit fascinating. That was the gen that we just did, which means there's no other gens I could do. I'm gonna be a little bit passive here because I'm waiting to see what he's doing. He's looking like he's trying to slug everybody. I want to be able to force him to pick up some of the survivors here, because I don't want to play into the slug game, because it looks like he's trying to just slug a whole bunch of people. If we run in there too far or too recklessly, we will probably get killed, which I don't want to have to deal with that. So I'm gonna try to make the save. Oh, did you use Unbreakable or did someone pick you up? Let's get the heal on them, and then if we want to... I don't see the ghoul anywhere. Is he still in chase with somebody? It seems so. Is he up there? It looks like he's giving chase to somebody. He's up there in the northwest corner, or northeast, I guess you would say. So let's work on this gen. I'm gonna literally work on this gen in spite, because he's not gonna be able to get all three of us at the same time. Worst case scenario, we can bait him into a situation. Okay, another one's down. Seems like he just got the David. Poor David. Well, he's up on the second floor, so we should be able, if everybody stays on this gen and works together, pop this gen relatively easy, which is what I would like to see. Uh-oh. He's done. He's done. He's on the hook, but it's going to take a while for him to get around the stairs. Okay, drop down. That gen's done. I broke chase there, or broke gen just because I know he's dropping down to get them. So I need to get a little bit of distance. I'm going to try to make a play for the upstairs area. I don't think he's really going to give chase to me. He hasn't even actually seen me yet in this match, so that's kind of good. So I'm going to run up the stairs and see if we can work on a gen, maybe? I do have a charge on my kit, or if I wanted to, what I could do is I could sabotage, but I don't think that's the play here. So I'm thinking what we're going to do instead, Dread Knights, is going to wait for him to chill there a second because he's in chase again. If he downs somebody, and I'm going to try to work on this generator in blind sight. Because he hasn't seen me, so he doesn't know. So he's probably thinking it's regressing and there's nobody on it. So I think this is going to be a play here. You gotta be careful. I will say I like the fact that now there's the heartbeat thing, because it makes it a little bit easier to be able to track like the red stain. I think this was a nice quality of life improvement that they did to Dead by Daylight a while back. So we'll see how this goes. It's pretty good. I hope you're not running him into me. That would be very unfortunate. Claudette is down again. Okay. This gen is almost done. It's gonna pop. He's picking up Claudette for the hook. This is generally pretty good. But again, I've stayed mostly stealthy this match, which is probably not going to give me like the highest board on rank, but still, it's pretty impressive in that retrospect, Dread Knights, because there's a lot we can do here. There's a lot we could do. Sometimes you don't want to be the like highest point leader, because yeah, it's going to give you more blood points, but is it going to really win you the game? Most likely not. Sometimes you got to be a little bit stealthy. Sometimes you got to be a little smart. Sometimes you got to think like an actual survivor, Dread Knights in Dead by Daylight. Because if you're not thinking like a survivor, you might be cooked. And if you're cooked, you're going to be left on the hook. And who wants to get left on the hook? Dread doesn't want to get left on the hook. Definitely not. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, pretty good again. Decent gen. Could spread out there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Bum 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 bum. Heartbeat, heartbeat. Okay, he's close, but he's not that close. Gonna drop the pallet. Okay, she was able to slide over the pallet, so she's fine. And drop this other pallet too. That way it prevents him. Because I think he can launch himself from the pallets, if I've heard correctly. Again, I've only fought him 2 times, and one of the times I just dropped the pallet on his head, and that was in the PTB. So, okay, let's work on this generator for now. Hopefully, I think it was... Aw, come on, David. Why did you do that? Did you miss the skill check? No, he's definitely coming. I'm going to try to stay committed to this gen as long as possible. And hopefully, we'll be okay. I mean, everything seems like it could be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, maybe. You know, just got to trust the process here. Waiting, looking. Okay. Seems like it's going to be okay. Maybe, potentially. I don't know. Oh, this is looking kind of close. Okay. We got that gen done. Perfect. 1 gen left. Are you running him into us? Maybe we should run the other way. I'm going to pre-drop that pallet. Just in case. Give them a chance to loop. It sounds like he's after Claudette. I'm going to pre-drop this pallet as well. because I don't want the ghoul coming after me. I'm going to run up the stairs and hopefully run him for a loop if he isn't. No, he's not coming for me. It looks like he's coming for Claudette. So I think what we should do here in the play, I'm going to kind of hang around here. Let Sprint Burst regenerate itself a little bit. Sprint Burst is really, really a really good skill to have, especially in solo queue at this point. Against a lot of survivors, it's like one of the best exhaustion perks that we have left. Because they've nerfed a lot of stuff to Kingdom Come, right? And some people like to use Adrenaline, but Adrenaline's a little difficult to use because you have to hope that you get to end game situation, as opposed to Sprint Burst. You can kind of just, if you wait and not abuse it too much, you can wait for the cooldown and just do it again. And it gets a lot of killers now that kind of do that weird zoning thing and they play around the pallets and stuff. I don't, yeah, I'm like not really feeling like Sprint Burst is super clutch. Case in point here, without that Sprint Burst, we would have not been able to gain so much distance against the ghoul. So, you know, there's that. There's this gen here. Oh, they did it. Great, so we just gotta go get the door. Okay. Let's see if we can make the basic door play. I don't think so. I think they just down there, maybe? I'm gonna see if we can go for this door. Did they get downed over there? If they did, we're gonna have to go the opposite way. Which I don't remember where the opposite way was door-wise, but we'll see. Are we going for this? I think he's gonna make it towards the door, but let's see. Is he gonna face camp? Or is he just gonna chase for everybody? Because I would love to try to make the save here, but we gotta wait and see what he's doing. Is he coming back? Yeah, he's coming back for that door. Okay, looks like somebody else is making the save. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run to the opposite side, maybe try to get the opposite door. Because that one he's probably gonna guard with like his whole entire life. I don't blame the ghoul. At this point, he's in a situation where he can probably play for 1k, unless he has Noed, then he could play for the 4k. I think he's chasing me in particular. He's not too happy with me. He hasn't been able to see me the whole game too, right? So he's like, this damn stealthy survivor, where the heck is he? I know this is probably not the best area to stay in, but I think we can hide here. We should be okay. Just trust the process, Dread Knight. Just trust the process. Breathe. Deep breaths, deep breaths. We're not going to run. We don't want to alert them there. They haven't done the door yet? Okay, they did the door. I think they did the main door. Because I think that everybody was bunched up. So I'm going to try to make a play to get out of here. I'm not going to jump for that pallet. Because if I fast vault, that's going to give my location. Okay, they bounced. I don't blame them. I would bounce too at this point. Oh, they went out the opposite door. Good play, good play. Oh, good job, David. David, my boy. David, my boy. Claudette, you survived. Everybody getting out of this one. It's a 4 survivor stack. That's what you like to see, Dread Knights. First escape of the day. I never got to see the ghoul actually in any of the match this time. We were just way too stealthy for them. Off the record, but I never even got hit, man. Okay, GG's. That one, Claudette's gonna stay there to teabag. I'm not gonna do that. Good job. We got our first escape. First escape of the day. Let's go. That's so cool. I'm so happy about that, man. When you can start with a first escape of the day, that's like super cool, super nice. GG's, GG's. Let me open hydration. I need some hydration here, Dread Knights. We're a third place, but it doesn't matter. Alright. Well, now we'll just kind of farm some blood points, right? Might as well. Bum, bum, bottom. First escape of the day in Dead by Daylight. Nice, nice. Nice-oo, nice-oo. Alright. Bottom. Bum, bum, bottom. Dead by Daylight has some nice, chill, relaxing music. It's kind of ironic considering it's not a nice, chill, relaxing game for most people. I will say I've been enjoying my time back in this game. I know a lot of people don't like the way it is. Alright. We got a couple of sweaty survivors here for this group too. You can tell. You can tell. One of those survivors has the P3 outfit, which is fully bloody. I think I have for my Eugen, if I remember correctly, because it should just be level 3, which I have. So I have to see if I have the bloody cosmetic. I'm not going to do it on stream because I don't really like to play like the characters all bloodied. On top of that, I don't know how YouTube would kind of feel about that. But then again, YouTube's been pretty chill about like Dead by Daylight streams. They haven't really done anything. And I am playing with, obviously, the stream sniper settings on to protect myself from being stream sniped. I'm also hiding a little portion of the screen. Because I know whenever I played Dead by Daylight in the past, there's been some very, you know, naughty people that would love to jump into this lobby and sabotage stuff, you know? So, I've been around the block at this point, Dread Knights. I've been around the block, I know. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go work on that gen. I don't know what killer we got this time. So you gotta be very careful and cautious here. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Oh, it's Mikey Myers! I haven't seen you in a while. He basically did straight out of a Halloween movie there. Oh, it's Mikey. Oh, God. So early to be dealing with Mikey. He really did the whole Halloween thing where he just jumped out of, like, nowhere and just staring us down. Holy crap. Nothing puts more fear in my heart than Michael Myers. It's unfortunate that Michaels is no longer in this game. They did remove his chapter. However, people who did buy the DLC, aka the chapter, have him in Laurie Strode still. I have him. Oh my god, we all flipped this gen. Oh no. Do we have enough time to do it? I don't think so. And he's coming. He's coming. Do we have enough time to commit to this gen? I mean, he gets pretty quick. We're gonna try to commit to it as long as we can. Commit to it, commit to it, commit to it, commit to it. No, we gotta go. Oh, she body blocked me. Thank you, Claudette. Thank you for body blocking me so I could take the auto down. Never like that. Nobody likes that. Aw, man. Mikey, no. Had Claudette not body blocked us, we would have been okay. We got BM'd by our own teammate. No, we're going in the basement? I want to go in the basement. Mikey, no, don't put me in the basement. Aw. Well, at least she tried to give us a flashlight save. Okay. I think this group is trying to bully Michael. I'm not going to pass the mic off. I think I saw a Hex Noed there. Okay. He's going to probably chase after me. I'm going to pre-drop this pallet, just in case. Woo! I mean, may that... Oh, it was Sable. Correction. May that Sable... I thought I looked like a Claudette from my point of view. May that Sable's effort not be in vain, Dread Knights. May it not be in vain. Oh, no. Let's go. Whew. I'm gonna have to, like, self-care here. Looks like they're trying to make the save in the basement, but man, this Michael might be pretty angry. Maybe he ran into a survivor group the last game that was not too happy with, potentially. Who knows? You never know at this point, Dread Knights. Okay. We got heal, come on, heals, heals, heals. The one problem is without botany, it takes so much longer with self-care, but I don't want to run self-care and botany. Just because we need all the skills that we can get. Like, look at Kindred. Kindred's giving us a lot of value right now. Because you can kind of tell, like, what's going on with our teammates. So you can... I don't want to get rid of him. Solo keeper, by the way. Okay, good. Nice. Pop. Okay. Let's get this gen done. This is almost done. I was pointing. You see Michael? Michael's there! No, don't do the same thing you did to me last time. Don't body block me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna probably run the loop in the house. Because that's the best thing we can do at this point. And if worst case scenario, we just force him. Okay, I think he went into what's considered pursuit mode. Okay, so I'm gonna maybe hold off on something. Need to see if he's coming here. Can we work on this gen peacefully? I'm gonna try to use the toolbox because I still have a charge on it, and I think that would be ideal for what we are trying to accomplish. Okay, good. Let's go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Nice, nice, nice. Looking around. I don't see really too many people. Okay. It's a little quiet. We have to be careful when it's a little bit quiet because Michael likes to, like, creep and stalk, so we don't want something of that nature happening. Okay, they're picking up. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. No worries, no worries. We're still good. We're still good. We're still good. One person on the hook. Okay. That's fine. Potentially. I mean, Michael's got to walk really far to come back this way, so I should be able to do this gen peacefully. Looks like he might be in pursuit of that person. I'm going to go make the save. I just got to pop the gen first. Alright. I don't hear Michael, so I think he might be chasing a survivor, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on getting this person free. And then I'll try to heal them. Oh, that area is closed off. I forgot. Okay. There's a gen here. I would love to work on it, but I don't know if we're going to have enough time. Okay, so let's make the save for Yui. Yui, are you okay? Are you okay? Or you're not Yui, you're... What's your name again? You're from a chapter that I didn't even play. I haven't played all the chapters in a while. I like just coming back into the game. Okay, healed you. We need that. You're welcome. Don't get hit. It looks like Sable's getting tunneled out of this game. I feel bad for that Sable. That's one of the things. This Michael, I kind of felt like was just going to kind of play that type of game. See if we can work on this gen, because I think we were working on Segura the last time. Alright, I think we should be able to get to it before Michael comes. I'm not 100% sure, though. We will trust the process, Dread Knights. Trust the process, as the saying goes. Okay, good. He's there. He's coming. Alright, I guess we have no choice. He's really all over these gens. He's doing a very good job of gen patrolling. This is not a weak Michael Myers by any sense. How much of this gen is done? Not enough for me to do it, unfortunately. Alright, well, let's go there. I feel so bad that she got picked up, but... You know, what else are we gonna do? Yui's gonna get put on that hook, potentially. There's not much we could do. I'm gonna try to make this gen over there, because the other teammate looks like they're trying to go for the save, so we should be ideally okay. How much of this gen has been done? Enough that I think that they can make the save, and Michael's probably not gonna come back this way, because this Michael seems to be playing where he's auto-targeting one survivor after another. So he's not going and spreading out his hate. He's just literally tunneling one out, and then tunneling the next person out, and tunneling the next person out. So that should give us, since he's hyper-fixated on that survivor, some time to be able to finish this gen peacefully. And if we really want to win this game, particularly, we really need to start working on these gens. Some of them have been kind of regressing. The one good thing is, it doesn't look like this Michael Myers is using Hex Ruin, unless the totem got cleansed, which I don't remember hearing a totem cleansed in this match, so you never know, Dread Knights, you never know. Let's see if we can make it a second escape in a row. It's going to be a little bit of a tall order, okay? 2 gens down. I'm going to try to work on this gen next. Okay, so they made the save. We have enough time to do this gen now. I think Michael went into tier 3, so we should be able to hear him, but the problem with that is he's going to be able to auto-down people too, so I'm going to have to, like, look around quite a bit here if I want to be able to turn this situation around comfortably. Okay, 1 gen done, good. Or 1 skill check, I should say, done. Good, 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 good. Hyper-fixating, hyper-focus. Let's see what we can do here, Dread Knights. Alright. Yui is maybe in chase because they're injured. Everybody else is working on a gen. So as long as everybody's able to stick on their gens, he's coming for me. That's so unfortunate. Maybe he has Tinkerer? But no, if he had Tinkerer, he wouldn't know that that gen was almost done. And he would be stealthy. So I guess he was just very lucky in knowing that I was going to be coming that way. I can't touch that gen even if I want to. Might take my first hook here because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of that. Okay. He swung and he missed. Well, I mean, the plus side, we were able to run him so that they could finish that gen. He caught up pretty quickly. I'm kind of surprised by that. Like, he was really, really fast. Maybe he had an add-on? You never know these days, right? With any of these killers. Man. This is a very good Michael Myers. He knows. He knows. I wonder what his skills are. What his perks he's running. Because it's not barbecue and chili. That's definitely not it. It's not barbecue. And it's definitely not Tinkerer. He just happened to know to come back to that gen, which is kind of fascinating for me. Okay, so I'm going to run up here. I'm going to kind of tuck away in the corner. I'm going to heal. I do have self-care for the... I don't have botany, though. So I think this is probably, like, the play to go. On top of that, maybe in this room there might be, if he's using any sort of hex perks, like hex totem and stuff, we should be able to, in theory, cleanse one of them. And, I mean, there's a gen that's being done anyway. Yui is almost done with that gen, so we're still in a very decent state in terms of, like, surviving this one. You're just joining us, we're playing Dead by Daylight solo queues. First game, before this one, we were able to escape against the Ghoul from Tokyo Ghoul. I never really got to see the Ghoul in that match, unfortunately. Now we're going against Mikey Myers, aka Michael Myers from the Halloween franchise. He's doing a very good job of being killer right now. He's applying a lot of pressure. They finished. We have 1 gen left, though. So as long as we didn't free gen ourselves, basically meaning like all the gens are in the same location and he's easily able to patrol, we should be okay. Hello there, Yui! Do you have a gen? Do you know where there's a gen we can work on together, you know? The power of sisters, girl power unite, right? I don't think she knows where the gen is. She's going into tier 3 again. Are you running Michael over this way? I know there's a gen that hasn't been done over on that side. It's just a very risky gen to do because it's kind of out in the open. And those out in the open gens where Michael can just play the peekaboo game, there's this one here. I'm gonna kind of have to do it. He knows. He knows. He knows. I'm gonna just run back to the house like a safe person would. Because if I don't run to the house, this is like the safest loop I have right now. So I could just kind of keep them preoccupied. Maybe they can work on the gen, if anything. Because I can't stay. If I go to work on the gen, he's going to be angry. At least I can kind of force him maybe to come here with that. That's going to be successful. Cross our fingers. Yui's down again. See how, remember I said I felt like he was single targeting people to get them out of the game, which some people call tunneling? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that strategy. It's a viable strategy. I'm not one of the survivors that's going to complain about it. But that's why I've been very cautious how I'm playing this game. Because he seems to just want to focus specifically on one survivor after another, which is viable. Mikey kind of has to do that. So I'm not complaining about his strategy whatsoever. Keep that in mind. It's just, I kind of know what he's playing into. Yeah, he's going to kind of patrol here. He's going to make it a little bit difficult for us to make the save. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to make the save, because I think he's just patrolling. Okay, they went for the save. That's fine. I'm going to try to see if I can go for the gen. Because right now he's kind of playing with his food a little bit, which makes sense. Because he wants to lure us all together. That way he could just, like, triple down us. This power. There is a gen somewhere over here, if I recall correctly. I'm not going to run. The reason for that is if I run, I'm going to create scratch marks. I need to kind of preserve my running for when Sprint Burst is available again. Because if I don't do that, he's going to be able to chase us down. Case in point. Is he after me? No, he hasn't seen me. He's after... Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. He went after our person. So he's not auto-targeting people out of the game, maybe. Now he's spreading it out. He's definitely going to start coming for me, though, because look at me. I have, like, only one hook state. So I'm the next one that he's definitely going to want to get got, right? Okay, I'm going to try to work on this gen. I have to be very careful again, because he can pop out of nowhere. And the thing is, he can switch between being stealthy and then, like, being super fast, because that's how Michael Myers got his rework in this chapter. Well, not this chapter, but right before he was leaving. Case in point, he's in pursuit mode. He was stealthy before that. I might not be okay here, because I have to look for a safe loop. I don't think running the window is the play. I think what I'm going to do is try to force him to chase me into the house again. Maybe that will give them time to work on the gen if they want to. Because I need him to chase me. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Because he's at this point, he's going to be tired of my poop, right? He's got to be tired of my poop. I'm, like, intentionally trying to bait him into chasing after me. Come on, Michael. Take the bait. Take the bait. Take the bait. Take the bait, Michael. Take the bait. Take the bait. Take the bait. We're going to go down the stairs. He did not look over that way, so he thinks I went the other way. See? We're outplaying the killer right now. We're outsmarting them. We're outsmarting. We're using our brains. We're using our stealthiness. I told you, after, like, weeks of practicing solo queue, I was going to remember my loops. I was going to start remembering the maps. It just takes a while to get back into the things after not playing Dead by Daylight for so long. I love this game, too. Like, it's one of my favorite games. I know a lot of people got, like, super stressed out about it, but, like, for me, it's not. It's one of those ones that I like to chill and just, like, vibe with. Again, like, I'm a fan of horror movies, too, so, you know. My favorite horror movie is Child's Play, followed by the original Halloween, followed by the original Friday the 13th, followed by the original Nightmare on Elm Street, you know? Those classic slashers. The sequels aren't so good. I still have to see Weapons. I don't know if you would consider that a slasher film, but I heard really good things about it. But I haven't had time. I just don't have time to watch movies the way that people get to watch, like, a lot of TV. Like, I don't get to really watch much. I'll get to watch maybe a basketball game every so often, or a sporting event, but to sit down to watch, like, a 2-hour movie, I'm always on the go. When I'm not streaming, I'm doing something else, and when I'm not doing, like, something else channel related, I'm doing something else, working on another project, or I have, like, IRL commitments that I do. I'm hiding in the bush here, just for the moment, to kind of see what he's doing, because this Michael is being a little bit passive. I think he's trying to catch a view of me right now, so it can increase his power. That's why I'm kind of like hiding in the bush. You see how the heartbeat keeps on? So he's over that way. He's trying to like camp out that area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make it that way. The only problem is like I'm gonna get crows eventually. Crows basically are gonna fly around my head, and it's gonna like give up my position because I haven't been doing too many other objectives. Case in point there. So now I have a crow over my head. Now this is like a perfect reason for Michael to chase me a bunch. And maybe like lay off the Earth survivors because he's kind of been like really aggressive towards them. And hasn't been wanting to get me because obviously he married somebody. Okay, so it's just me and the Earth one. But I have the crows over my head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably intentionally let 3 crows go over my head. Just so I can intentionally like summon Michael Myers to my area. So that way hopefully I'll give the Earth survivor a chance to do the gen. And hopefully they don't play for Hatch. That's the one problem with solo queue. They might just play for Hatch as opposed to playing with the objective. I'm literally trying to sacrifice myself for a hook here. Just so that, like, it'll give the Earth survivor maybe some time to do something. Notice how the crow finally dissipated here. Come on, chase me, Mikey. Come on, Mikey. I know you want to chase me. I know you want to chase me. He's not chasing me. He doesn't want to chase me. He knows that this house loop is way too strong for him. He probably knows we have, like, sprint bursts. We still have the crow, again, because, like, until I start doing a gen, we're going to constantly have that crow just hovering over us, right? Caw, caw, caw. Yes, I know. I mean, come on, Shadow. Go bar somebody else, Shadow. It's not me, man. Not me, man. Shadow, leave me alone. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. We're okay. This crow, man. This crow just keeps gravitated here, man. Alright. It's okay. I want him to actually chase me. We need him to chase us right now. We have to get a chase going, man. Like, we need him to chase me. He refuses to chase me. He doesn't want me. Why doesn't Michael want me so bad? What's there not to like? I'm a cute South Korean girl, right? Like, literally in the game, Michael doesn't want me. He doesn't want to mess with the South Koreans. We're... You know? I have 2 crows over my head. If this is not anything to tell, come chase me, Michael. Like, I don't know, man. He refuses to come after me. Why is he so fixated on our teammate? Like, come on. I'm giving you ability to come after me. There we go. Finally, Michael. Yes, Mikey. Come on. Chase me. Chase me, Mikey. Chase me. Oh, he did break there. He was smart, finally. Come on, Mikey. Follow me in this loop. We're gonna run him a little bit more while we can. I think we're okay. Let's chase me, Mikey. Chase me. I hope she does the gen and all this effort that I'm doing right now. Come on, chase me, Mikey. Chase me. He swung again and missed. He's not in tier 3. That's why he's in. He almost got me. You almost got me, Mikey. Come on. Drop down. All right. He's got me now, definitely. Yep. I mean, it was a matter of time. Hopefully she goes in. Yeah, she went to do the gen. She realized I was trying to loop. Let's try to loop them. As long as it could, so maybe they could just do the gen. Look, they're going to complete the gen. I'm going to get hooked. Maybe they're not going to come back for me, but that's okay. I did my job as far as what I was supposed to do. Because I was supposed to take my second hook state. It's only fair, because I was the only person in this team that didn't take a second hit state yet. They did the door, okay. Now, I'm not too hopeful they were going to come back for me. I think my effort and my sacrifice will be for the greater good here, Dread Knights. Maybe we won't get another escape. Oh, looks like they're trying to make the save. That's surprising. Looks like they're thinking about going for it, but they have to wait, because Michael's just going to be, like, super aggressive here. Oh, our homie's coming for us. Yes! Yes, come back for me, but I think this is a bad idea. I really do. Because he's coming back, he's going to get you. Oh, no. Well, now we have to figure out, is Michael going to break chase and go for her? Yeah, he's not coming after me. Alright, I'm going to think this through here. I'm going to self-care, maybe? No. It looks like Michael's in chase. I'm going to try to do this door, but I'm not going to be able to go back for her. Because I think Michael's probably going to stay in tier 3, so I'm going to hopefully get out of here in enough time that maybe she can get hatched, because I think that's the only way. He's in tier 3. He's going to be super quick. He might kill her. He might kill her. I know he's not coming for me at this point, because we don't hear the heartbeat. Oh, man. I really want her to get out, too, though, because she came back for us, but I can't go back for her. It's just not a winnable situation. I'm trying to play for escape streak today. Let's see. Best I can do for her in that particular situation is hopefully she gets hatch. Let's see, did she get hatch? No, she's getting Mori'd. Yeah, he was in tier 3. That's why I was like, I either have to leave, and I'm not going to be able to make the save, because he's angry at that point, right? Because he went very close to a 4K. Michael should have spent more time paying attention to me, confirmed. But we got our escape. So we're 2 escapes in. I'm not trying to go for escape streak, I'm just trying to break my escapes of 4 on stream. Woo! That's really a tough feat to do. Very tough feat to do, but let's see. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. I'm gonna queue in and then I'll pick a swig, because man, that was a tough one. That was a really tough one, Dread Knights. Like, I'm not kidding. I thought we were cooked. I really thought we were cooked. I didn't think we were gonna get that escape. That was a well-played Michael Myers, though. I know it wasn't Tinkerer, but it kind of felt like it, because it felt like every time the gens were almost done, he kind of knew. But the only skill that you can really do that on, Dread Knights, is like Tinkerer and maybe Discordance. I don't remember how Discordance works. Unless every time he was hooking, he kind of knew. He could have been using Barbecue and Chili, because a lot of killers use it just for, like, aura tracking. I used to use, Discordance, is it? No. There was this perk, Dissuasion, I think it's called, where anytime a killer, like, has something that can track the aura, it blocks, but they nerfed it. So that's why I stopped using it. It was the Jeff perk. I forget the name. Anybody in chat that remembers the Jeff perk, you're more than welcome to put it in chat, but I forget. So, like, they nerfed it. So, like, the next best thing for me personally is Off the Record, even though they've nerfed Off the Record, but I think Off the Record is still a very good perk. It's still better than having to run, like, back in the day at the beginning of Dead by Daylight. Like, everybody that was a survivor, it was just Borrow Time, Unbreakable, Adrenaline, or Sprint Burst. And then We're Gonna Make It, I think it was called, or We're Gonna Live Forever. Just to be able to... It was like the typical bully squad thing. Or then other things that people used to do, too, was like Borrow Time, Balance Landing, Adrenaline. There's so many different crazy combos. Balance Landing, they've been nerfing quite a bit. But Balance Landing used to be like crazy. Like, that... You could abuse that on Lampkin Lane, which was the Michael Myers map. Obviously, it's not available anymore because when they removed the mic repair, we might be able to figure that out with the tooltips. Maybe. Potentially. I don't know the Dread Knights. Don't know who we're going against. We're going against. I don't know who we're going against. Who we're going against. I don't know what killer that is. Is it? It's the Singularity. It's the Singularity. Oh no. That's not good. The Singularity is a really tough killer to deal with. And the Singularity is a really tough killer. If you had an issue, refresh your YouTube. I'm sorry about that. It looked like YouTube was being sussy. I looked over at my phone, but I'm in the moment match. I can't really check. Wasn't on my side. Alright. It is the Singularity. This is actually a really sweaty killer to go against. Maybe this is where our escapes end for the day, Dread Knights. I don't know. I don't know, hopefully. I gotta find a generator to work on, but the problem here is I'm gonna have to be quite cautious with how I do this. Quite cautious indeed. Alright. I'm gonna track in my location. That's, like, you know? It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary, you know? I don't know where we can... Hopefully we'll be able to make it here. Heal. Come on, heal, 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 heal. Me. Okay. Go. Okay. Run. Okay, good. Oh, no, that's not good. He was chasing me. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Okay, we can get this gen done. Let's pop it. Okay, good. Alright, let's look around. My apologies again. YouTube is just being YouTube. Sometimes YouTube, depending on the region you're in, will kind of just be, like, super silly, you know? That's just what I kind of complain about when it comes to YouTube, too. Like, come on, guys. Like, you're pushing so much AI and all this other crap on this platform. Like, at least fix what the servers sometimes on YouTube. As you can see, I haven't been disconnected from the game. If it was my internet, I would have been disconnected. Okay. Let's go. Repair here. Let's do this. Oh man, there's a pod right in front of me. That's bad. That's super bad. I don't want that to happen. If I was on the opposite side, that damn monster would be able to, like, spawn here. I'm gonna be very careful. Let's just pop this gen. Okay. Singularity is really, really tough. He's considered one of the top tier killers in this game. Oh no, homie. She went down fast. I hear you. I will give you a heal here, but if that killer comes zooming this way, just let it be known you are on your own. You are on your own, Missy. Let it be known. Oh, no. Okay, okay. Relax. Calm down. We're gonna be maybe fine. The Singularity is taking people out very fast, probably because they're falling for the trap. Again, if you notice, there's, like, pods that are near things. Case in point, look at the tree over there where the gen is. You see the top area? There's a pod there. So if you're within the viewing radius of that pod, it will attach to your back, and then it will teleport the killer. I think I might be safe from this vantage point, because... Oh, nope, I wasn't safe. I thought I was safe. Oh, no, that's bad. That's very bad. Holy moly. And the only way that I can fix that is getting to an EMP thing. I think I'm going to have to take a hook here. I'm not going to be able to open that quick enough, right? Somebody was on this already. Yeah, I'm not going to have time to do this. No. Alright. Alright, I got to take a hook sometime. Now I can teleport to me because of that pod. That's why it's like, it's very hard to deal with him. Because he applies, like, a lot of map pressure. And he can zone areas because he can teleport, which is kind of a bit of a nuisance, right? You know? So it's kind of really hard to deal with. The best I could do is just kind of bring him over here and hope, like, the rest of the survivors do the gens. And that's probably, like, the best that we can do, you know? This is the Singularity. It's the first time you actually get to see him because I was running away from him. Oh, he's using a different skin, too. He doesn't normally look like that. He's using he or she or they or them is using a legendary cosmetic. Oh no. Not good. Not good. Not good. I'm not too confident this one's gonna be escape. I'm really not too confident about that. It's looking kind of dire for our hero. Or technically we the villains, because we've been kind of bullying some of the killers here. Yes! Thank you! Give me back rub here? Yes, yes, a little low back rub. I need it. I want it. I deserve it. It's been a rough week. It's Friday. Give all of you, give yourselves like a high five. It's Friday. You survived. You survived up until this point the week. Don't you feel good about your souls? Man, you know, I'm feeling kind of good. I'm feeling kind of chipper. I've been very productive this week, both here on YouTube and as well as outside of this YouTube channel. I've been doing some pretty cool things. Wish I could talk about them. Unfortunately, I can't really talk about them. If you're part of the Discord, I have shared some of that stuff, actually, indirectly. So definitely make sure you check out some of that, and it's pretty cool. Discord's available in the channel bio or description. It should be there for those of you who want to join. I'm planning to do, like, community stuff in the future, game nights and stuff. I'd like to do Dead by Daylight with, people in community streams in the future. Because I don't really like to stream this game with viewers because it's a little difficult to coordinate to. And I have to do so many things to kind of prevent, like, stream sniping from happening in this game. Like, it's hard because, like, anytime I queue up into a match, there's a possibility. I'm gonna run because he's coming to get me. Maybe he wasn't coming to get me. Okay, well, that gen's done anyway. I'm gonna try to make the save here. Hopefully there's not, like, some pods for this thing to teleport to. Like, the Singularity has a pretty cool lore, too, about it. It's like this sentient being that manifested. Oh, man. I gotta be careful. He was trying to shoot a pot at me. You saw that because there's a little green icon there. So I gotta be careful. No, 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 no. I'm tired of your... Oh, he got the pod. Gosh darn it. No. We're cooked. We're so cooked, man. Leave me alone. I don't think he's gonna chase me, even though he wants to. I think he found the Lara Croft. Oh, no, he wants me. Hi. God damn, man. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to run in here. Maybe I can loop him here. I don't think it's gonna be the most successful loop. I went the wrong way. I am so cooked if he continues to chase me. Come on. Come on, follow me. Oh, no, he doesn't want to play the loop game. He could teleport at me at any point, though, so I gotta be careful. I want to kind of, like, buy them some time, so maybe they do a gen here. No. Okay. I don't know how. I guess he just gave up. He didn't feel like dealing with sprint bursts. Maybe? Maybe? I'm gonna continue to run it just in case. Because he sounds like he wants me still. It just can't find me. Up here, right? Maybe. Okay, let's see. I did do this thing, so I should be able to do that. Maybe go for the door, though, because if I don't, it's going to be our booty. You know? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's get that safe. Let's get that door open. Come on, guys. I'm not self-caring for myself here. Oh, no. Come on. Come on, self-care, please, baby. Self-care. Self-care. I need to self-care here. I need to heal. There's no way I can do this. We might be going on escape number 3 if they can do the doors. They haven't done the doors yet, though. That's a little concerning for me. Because, you know, one of the plays that Singularity likes to do, in particular, is it likes to put the pods right by the doors so that when you're working on the doors, they'll just teleport to you. So we got to be very mindful of our surroundings here, Dread Knights. I'm going to be super mindful. I'm going to be very cautious because I don't want to get another one of those pods attached to me. Because if I do, it's game over. Also, a lot of Singularities in Dead by Daylight tend to play like Noed. Because in endgame situation, you just teleport and auto down survivors. It doesn't look like there's any pods here. So we should be okay. I gotta look definitely carefully around. Oh, he's coming here. I'm not gonna open that gate because he knows that gate. I have to make my way to the other side of the map to maybe, hopefully, our teammate will open the door there. That's our only play. If not, maybe we're gonna be left on the hook here. Yep, that survivor went for the door that the Singularity was going for. So we're just gonna run all the way here. I think northward, and we should be generally fine. I see the flashing lights. I see the door open. By our brilliant powers of deduction, we're escaped. I am not staying to play with that Singularity because I know what happens. He's going to teleport around the map. He's going to put some pods around that survivor, and he's just going to proximity camp, which is within his right. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying it's not a good idea to stay there. So I'd rather just dip. We're second place there. Okay, I will take that. I'd rather dip than risk it. We got free escapes going. Free escapes. The highest amount of escapes I've got on stream so far since playing Dead by Daylight, again, is 4. We're very close to actually at least tying the record for it. Woo, that was hard, guys. Woo, that was so hard, man. Woo, woo, woo. Ooh, that was so hard, man. I'm gonna queue up in a minute, and then I'm gonna just do a little bit of Bill. We need a little bit of Bill. I'm trying to get him. Bill is the next survivor I'll play with next week. I just kind of want to invest in the perks here. Alright, we need to... Again, for this, I want self-care. I want... Kindred. I want off the record. And I also want Sprinters, maxed out purple perks. Purple perks are very important here, Dread Knights. Whew. Alright. And Bill will be next. Eventually I'm going to play with every survivor, get them back to, like, P3. Because I also have this on different platforms as well. So this is the Dreadscape Gaming account that I'm doing it on. Oh, I messed up. Was that Deja Vu? Oh, no, that was... I thought that was Kindred. I was about to get scared. Let me see what I need. See, that was the old build that you used to do. Iron Will, Borrowed Time, Dead Hard, Unbreakable for solo queues. But they nerfed all of that, and they changed it when they started, like, changing perks around, which was good for the health of the game. Now they change and nerf and buff perks all the time. Like, every new chapter, every mid-chapter, they're changing things up, which is very important for the health of Dead by Daylight. It's like, I know a lot of people don't like when they change everything around like that, but there was a lot less players playing a while back when everything was just metagaming perks and stuff. So it's nice to change things up. It's nice to nerf things. It's nice to buff things. Even killers, like, there's killers that have been nerfed. There's killers that have been buffed. I would like to see Chucky get a buff because they've been nerfing Chucky, which is my favorite killer to play. And I can't really play him anymore because he can't, like, scamper under the pallets and stuff. I would like to see more Chucky. Like, Chucky get something back. Because they've been taking away a lot of things from him. And Chucky is not like an S-tier killer. He used to be pretty close to S-tier. And then what ended up happening was they took away his scamper. And then, like, Slice and Dice, the cooldown on that has changed a bit. So they've taken stuff away from him. Now he's kind of like, I don't want to call him B killer, but he's kind of a B. Like, at best with Chucky, maybe you'll get, like, a 2K, which is 2 kills. But you won't get a 4K. Like, the 4K killers still are, like... Michael Myers definitely is a 4K killer because of that, the final rework that they did before he left, Dead by Daylight, the realm, for the chapter. He's S tier. The Oni is definitely S tier. Sometimes people put the Spirit in S tier, but it teeters every so often. The Blight used to be S tier. I haven't seen so many Blights because they have nerf stuff with the Blight lately. People were saying Vecna the first. I don't agree with that. Vecna's like more A tier. The Nurse is S tier. If you run against a Nurse, she's pretty annoying. Wesker used to be S tier. I don't really find him S tier anymore. And they're changing Wesker anyway in the PTB. So he's going to be closer to maybe B or A tier. And again, tiers don't really mean anything with a killer. You could play any killer and do extremely well and get a 4K. It's just a matter of experience. It's just a matter of the perks. And it's just a matter of maps, too. There are some maps, regardless of what people say, that are definitely survivor-sided. Like, the Saloon is very good, as you saw in the previous match. Not the one with the Singularity you were playing. That's the Swamp. The Swamp is also decent for Survivor. But, like... Survivor maps that are really good. The farm, I forget exactly the name of the farm. It's definitely would be the Saloon, which is the Texas themed map. That's the Gunslinger map. The game is a very strong map for survivors, although killers can do well depending on the killer. You know, it depends on the map. Certain maps are just survivor sided. Some maps are killer sided. Midwich is very good. Midwich is the map for Silent Hill. That is great for killer. Killers have a very high kill rate on Midwich. Actually, anytime I have to queue up in Midwich, I get kind of scared because I feel like most of the time I'm playing for Hatch. Badham Preschool, this is... Some people say this is good for Survivor. I say this is better for Killer. It's a big map with 2 floors, but like the gen placement kind of sucks. Oh, we're going against a Springtrap, I guess? Yeah, Springtrap. Interesting in this rank. Okay. Let's do the door, or the gen, excuse me. Oh my god! What the hell? He just popped out nowhere. It's a glitch trap! Oh no, I'm not safe. There's no safe spaces to run here. I could maybe run him in the house. I could maybe run him. Oh, I got hit by the axe. I was not expecting to get jump scared by glitch trap, no. Can we play the game? Are you gonna break that pallet? Okay, you're gonna break the pallet, okay. This glitch trap knows what they're doing. I am cooked. I am probably gonna get killed very quickly in this match. Oh no. Well, after 3 escapes in a row, MMR is gonna be like, nah, fam, we gotta bring you down to, like, reality. You gotta have some humble pie for these escapes. I will try to at least do my best to run him a bit, so that maybe they do gen in the time that I'm running him. That's the only thing I can kind of hope for. Come on. Come on, I'm running him for a reason. Do that gen, please. Please do gen. I'm gonna try to find a safe space to run towards. And then I'll try to, like, self-care at this point, because I don't think anybody's really gonna heal me up. Okay. We should be, in theory, okay here. So I should have, hopefully... I don't have Botany again, I'm just doing regular self-care build. Self-care, Sprint Burst, Kindred. Does he see me? I don't think he sees me, but it looks like our teammate is about to run him into me. Oh no. I'm gonna have to find a different space to heal. I have a feeling maybe this team is not playing as a group and are playing for themselves. I'm gonna try to do this gen, and hopefully this nice person here will give me a heal, a back rub, so that we can continue and live on this fight. I don't know. It might not be possible. Alright. Good gen. Are you running him? Ah, man. Yeah, this is a team that's playing for themselves. Because they keep running the killer into everybody. So, I'm probably cooked here. There's not much I could do. I'm gonna get hit by this. I don't have enough space to run, and Sprint Burst was over by that point. Yeah, I don't like our chances for this one. You can kind of tell. The group's, like, running... It's a pet peeve of mine, but it's something that happens a lot in solo queue. In solo queue, sometimes you get survivors that just play for Hatch, meaning that they'll let the rest of the team die, just so they can just get the Hatch escape. And the way that you kind of know when you get into one of those groups is they generally, like, when they see that they're in a chase with a killer, and they see that you're doing a gen, and the gen's, like, maybe almost done, or they just can't see it, they run the killer straight into you, who's doing the gen, so that the killer obviously is going to go after you instead. I'm going to move from here because I don't think it's safe to heal. There's not, again, like, this map. I think he's there, too. How does he know? He always knows. He has, like, probably barbecue. I'm gonna try to run him in this loop. Like, this match is over for us. We're gonna get tunneled. I know we're getting tunneled. And there's not much I could do about it. He has frilling tremors, too. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's over. We're cooked. We're cooked. I haven't chased the humble pie, Dread. I haven't chased the humble pie. Are they body blocking? That's only gonna work if you have, like, a flashlight, which they can't. Oh, man. Oh, well. On to the next one, as they say. I can't, like, kill myself on the hook, because if I do... In the game, YouTube. Don't think that I'm saying that IRL. I have to do the minigame, even though I would just like to go GG next. It's over for us. Like, I don't really personally want to be saved at this point, because he's just gonna come back for me. I'm not gonna have time to heal. And at this point, there's, like... The areas that they're unhooking me in is not, like, a great idea. The other problem, too, is, like, they're waiting too soon to unhook me, as opposed to waiting for the killer to, like, leave the area. So it's not giving me, like, a chance to heal. Like, look, she is cleansing the totem. She could heal me instead of that. But if she cleanses the totem and that's a hex totem, it's gonna notify the killer to my location. So I gotta hope she's not cleansing a hex totem, which I'm pretty sure she's cleansing a hex totem. So you basically just alerted the killer again to my vicinity so that I could be towing around. See, this is what I'm talking about. You get, sometimes these groups are kind of trolly. That's alright. It is what it is. It's matchmaking. It's solo matchmaking. I'm not going to stress it. We just go to the next one, right? What are you going to do, right? Not all teams are created equal. I mean, like, I don't even really want to do a gen at this point because I feel like any gen that I do, I'm probably going to be in a liability here. So I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything I could do. There's a gen that's in that shack area, but I don't think it's great. Why are you running? Do you have something that we can do there? Is it a gen? I'm gonna follow her against better judgment. And hopefully this will not be our game. Against better judgment. If not, just GG next, right? Don't panic. Who's panicking? I'm not panicking, Dread Knights. You're the ones panicking. I'm not the one panicking. Okay. You know, the scary thing is he can pop out of that door at any moment if he knows that we're working on this gen. Could he have surveillance? Do you think he would play surveillance? Surveillance is not that bad of a skill to run, especially with such a... The thing that's scary about this is such a powerful door. Like, if he pops out of this door... He has... We didn't hear his heartbeat. Oh, boy. I bungled that. I hit the wrong button. We're dead. That was a misplay. Okay, that's fine. I think he has Tinkerer. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the glitch trap maybe had Tinkerer. I don't know. He knew. Oh, flashbang. Okay, thank you for the save, but I don't think it's really going to matter at this point. And to be honest with you, I kind of want to GG to the next match. Because he's just going to track me down. Yeah. I don't have a safe loop here. There's no pallet there. There's a pallet there. It's too late. Just mooring me at this point. Yeah, it's a GG. Don't flashlight. See, the thing is they're trying to, like, bully him. They're just gonna piss him off, so he's just gonna take it out on me. Alright, well, on to the next one, as they say. We can't win them all. Can't win them all. There was a lot of stuff that could have went better that match. Again, cleansing the totem without healing me first, just to alert him to my location, that's kind of a grimy move to do as a survivor. Again, they're probably playing for themselves. They're not really playing for the team. It's a whatever. I mean, the last 3 teams we played as a team, so you get one that's kind of a poop show. It's a poop show. Yeah, whatever. It's Dead by Daylight. You can't win them all. Next. That's how I look at it. And we're not trying to do, like, a successful escape streak, by the way, in case you were wondering that. We just want to beat the record, which is 4. You know? What are you going to do? Can you please add me? I'm not playing with viewers. I'm sorry. Not today. Maybe in the future I'll play with viewers, but I'm not playing with viewers today. This isn't going to be a Swift group today. I'm sorry about that, but thank you for watching. Alright. Save award. Okay. So we're running Kindred, as you can see, self-care, off the record, sprint burst. Alright. Scraps. What are we going to get here, guys? What do you think we're going to get next? I feel like our MMR has been going up since the little bit of a layoff that we've had in this game. So we're like in silver rank right now. We should start seeing some really good killers. Like, the baby killers are way past us at this point. We're probably at Cent to gold at some point soon. By the way, welcome to the stream, though. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate it. We got an Eddie, we have a Sable, we have a Cheryl. I like the cosmetic on the Cheryl. Alright. GG's. May our efforts not be in vain here, Dread Knights. Alright, good. When in a trial, survivors can swap their carried item for items found in a chest on the ground. That's a helpful tip, but it's not a tip that that's really gonna help us too much here. You know, it's a tip, but it's not a very helpful one. Alright. We have the farm. This farm is, I said, remember earlier, a pretty good map. Pretty survivor-sided. It really depends what happens here. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Good. Alright. Let's repair this one and see how it goes. Okay. We don't have any chase music, so we don't know exactly what killer we're going against just yet. This could be good or bad, depending. Okay. What do you think it's gonna be this time, Dread Knights? What do you think it's gonna be? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, it's Mikey! We got another Michael Myers on our hand. That's very unfortunate. No. Oh, boy. Is he coming for me? Yeah, he's definitely coming for me. Oh, I'm about to get a hook state, maybe. Oh, he decided not to go for me. Maybe he's going for Eddie? Because Eddie's over there doing that gen. And he was playing the peekaboo game with Eddie, so you never know. You never know. Oh, boy. Yep, he went after Eddie. Am I gonna have time to do this gen before he comes back? Then that's the question. If he starts making a beeline for us, then we definitely know that he's playing barbecue and chili, or one of the one of the aura reading perks, I should say. No! Oh, no. Is he coming this way? Yeah, he's got barbecue. Maybe he's got barbecue? No, it looks like he's patrolling. This is one good thing about Kindred, at least for solo queue. It gives us at least some value. No, it's barbecue and chili. It's definitely barbecue and chili. He's tracking us. He didn't see me, though, so I'm not gonna kind of waste more running. Unless he sees me. Oh, he's after somebody else. Okay. I'm gonna try to go back. I want to do a gen, because if we don't start doing gens now, it's going to be bad for us. But the problem is Eddie's on the hook. I don't want to be a bad teammate, right? Like, I really, truly don't want to be a bad teammate, so I don't want to, like... I have to go make the save. He's in tier 3. That's bad. Let's go save Eddie. I don't know if this game's going to be winnable. Because if we don't start popping some gens, it's going to be, ooh. It's going to be rough for Roni. It's not going to be amazing for us. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Alright, so I think there's a gen in the shack. But I'm very concerned about my teammates constantly being put on the hook. I want to try to at least get a gen done. Because I feel like if we don't get one gen done, this is basically either playing for Hatch or playing for Michael to get a 4K, which it's looking like right now. I'm gonna see if I can try to make the save, but the problem is I gotta wait, because he's just, like, camping out that area. I don't blame him. This Mikey is probably, like, gonna proximity camp, which, again, he's in his right. I don't complain about how the killers play. Because I understand that's how they play. I understand that's their strategy. I'm not gonna get mad at their strategy. I'm gonna try to make the save in front of him. Disrespectful. Because he's not in tier 2. I take a hit for that, but, you know? I don't think there's a safe place to run this. Nope. I mean, I'll take a hook. It'll give them time to maybe do some... He's not going after me. Why is he not going after me? I wonder that. But, why is he not going after me? I'm a little bit perplexed. Confused. Okay. Oh, I don't know. That's not good. I don't really have anywhere safe to run because I'm not going to be able to get to the shack. But it's okay. We took a hook state, which allowed them to do at least one gen. Hopefully the rest of the survivors will do another gen. If not, it's GG night. I think this is the same Michael Myers that we played against before, because look at his weapon. It's the same weapon as last time, that fancy butcher knife. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, but future reference, guys. Future reference. I don't really, when I do Friday sessions at Dead by Daylight, I don't play with viewers on stream. I do have a Discord. You're more than welcome to join the Discord. You can play with me in Dead by Daylight on the Discord. Just join the Discord. Generally, when it comes to like Dead by Daylight, what I like to do is like the solo queue challenge. Just because it's a little bit more challenging than if I jumped into a group that I would be able to actually communicate with in this game, you know? It's there, it's that. Alright, let's get some self-cares here. Let's get some heals. I think this might be another game over. I don't suspect that we're going to be able to successfully evade here. You know what happens. Okay. Let's see. It takes a while without botany, too. Oh, he's... Oh! I thought he saw me. That's why I started to run. I can't believe we got away with that. We almost literally ran into the arms of the killer. They still haven't done any gens. I think maybe we might play for Hatch at best here. I don't want to play for Hatch. I'll try to still do gens, but I don't know. It's looking a little sussy-wussy, man. I don't think we're going to be able to pull this one off. It's unfortunate, but what are you going to do, right? You can't win them all. You could. We'd be amazing. We'd be great. You know? And we're getting higher up in the ranks. We're going to play against more experienced killers, which is good. I like that. I'm up for that challenge. There's a gen that I hear, but I don't see it. Where is it? So we could pop a gen around here. That would be great. I hear it. I don't see it. Is it maybe in shack? No, it's over here. Do I have enough time to do this? Well, maybe we had time to do this had you not... I think it was... Maybe he's using that ability that whenever you hook somebody, it causes the gen to blow up and the people on it to scream. I think that's the perk, probably. That's a very, very annoying perk to deal with. That's a good perk for killer, though, right? You know? I prefer gen regression ones. For me... Oh, he's there. Proximity camping. Yeah, I mean, it's within his right, right? Like, that's how you sometimes have to play. Looks like they broke the hexer. I mean, at this point, I'm going to try to do the gen. I hear it. I don't see it. Where is it? I got to do a gen at this point. Because I don't think... Like, he's... Alright, I'm gonna heal her up because, like, we have to play as a team now. That's the only way we're gonna be able to recover from this Dread Knights. The only way. I don't know. I don't see it too happy here. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told, but surviving is mighty bold. Sound off 1, 2, sound off 3, 4. We've got to do a gen at some point, right? I'm gonna try to do this gen, but we got to make these saves because as much as I don't want to make these saves, we need to extend this game however we can. So I will make this save. They're going for the R save. I am not gonna stay to heal you, Sable, because I feel like you're probably gonna be a liability. All right, I'm gonna dip out here a second. And see if I can go work on that gen. I think Michael's there. It looked like he was there again. Safe hook. Yep, I knew he was there. I thought I saw something. I was almost 100% certain I saw Mikey Myers there. So, if you're just joining us, we're playing Dead by Daylight. We have 3 escapes so far on stream. The total record of escapes I've ever had on stream is 4. We're trying to see if maybe we can at least tie the record today or break that record. The last 2 games have been kind of rough, I will be honest. We went against a glitch trap that just kind of handed us L. And I'm fine with that because I know I can't win them all. And now we're going against a Mikey who kind of has control of this game. And there's nothing wrong with that either, right? You know, right? Whew. It's a rough one. It's a little rough in these streets, bros. Somebody got worried. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we finally got a gen done. Hey, more yet another person. This is looking very bleak for us right now. I don't know, Dread Knights. We might be cooked. Maybe cooked. Potentially cooked. I don't know. I don't want to really play for Hatch because I feel like that's such a lame way to win a game. So we will try to continue to do gens. On top of that, if I don't do gens or do anything, like the crows, like you saw that previous game. What game was it? It was Escape number 2 that had happened. So I guess if you didn't see it, watch the VOD where I intentionally got crows on me to get that Michael Myers to chase me because he refused to, like, chase anybody else towards endgame situation. I'm not trying to do that again, though. So I'm trying to do objectives. So let's hope that this, teammate is up to snuff and we'll try not to play for Hatch. I don't want to, because I feel like that's the crappy thing to do. You know, if we can both survive and get out and play, you know, it's the sisterhood of survivors, right? I don't know, maybe not. We'll try our best. That's all I can say. Hope for the best, right? Cross our fingers we can survive. I could get... Mikey's coming back, isn't he? Yeah, Mikey's in stealth mode, isn't he? Isn't he? Of course he is. Gotta love that Mikey. Stalking all over the place. Hiya, Mikey. I think I'm dead. I don't have... Oh, hi! Do you want to play the peekaboo game with me? I really don't want to play peekaboo with you. Just say, maybe you could just chase me a little... He's in tier 3. We're in danger, because now I can auto-down me. And there's not anywhere safe that I can run right now. So the best I can do is die. Hi. Ow. Oh, he's not in tier 3. Okay, he's in tier 2. I mean, I could do Shack, but I think that's kind of pointless because he will probably... There's a basement there, so I'll get hooked in the basement. Nobody's coming to save my behind. I'm pretty sure at this point... Yeah, it doesn't look like the teammate's going to do gens. So they're probably playing for Hatch, so I'm probably dead. Which is okay. You know, at this point, somebody's got to get out. It's not... Oh, wait, they did do a gen. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Maybe... Oh, he dropped me. No, hook me! How dare you? He's playing for the 4K. He dropped me intentionally because he doesn't want any of us to get out. How dare you? You're supposed to hook me, you son of a monkey. I hate when killers do this, but, I mean, again, it's a viable strategy, too. You drop somebody near the hook. If you saw the other survivor try to down them, get both people out of the game, it sucks when it happens, because I feel like you don't get to play Dead by Daylight for a while, and they've done things to kind of maybe fix that. But, you know, like, I don't have Unbreakable on me right now. This is where it's a great situation with Unbreakable, because when I'm down, I can just pick myself back up one. But he's got a basically 4K here. Because she's going to get down, right? I don't think she's going to be able to come back to get me. And I don't have, like, Decisive Strike or anything, so this is kind of a wash right now. Oh, well. 07. Salute. We're done. We're cooked. The more you win, the harder it gets, too. I think this was the Michael we might have escaped with in game 2. Because it's using the same weapon, too. And the strategy is very similar. And it feels like technically didn't play fair because he just downed me and never picked me up and hooked me, but, you know, it's whatever. I don't care. It's just Dead by Daylight. It's not that serious. Alright. We died. And he threw me like a piece of meat. How dare you? How dare you, Mikey? Oh, well. GG's to that, Michael. He played a very good game. Oh, well. On to the next one. I have time for how many more games? How many more games do I have today that I can play? We're at 1 hour and 18. I'm gonna go for about 2 hours, so we have some time. We could do more. We could do more. I gotta also level up Bill, because I said I was gonna do Bill. Because I want to do Bill next stream. Because we're eventually gonna P3 a couple of these people. The ones that I have survivors for the hell of it. My favorite's Michaela. The witch. As I say, witches end up in stitches, right? You know? Bum, bum. Bottom. Where's Bill? Bill, well, I mean, we could do Fang also, right? Because Fang needs to get leveled up, too. I think I have all the perks I need for Bill anyway. Fang is just kind of funny, because, like, you walk into a Survivor lobby with Fang, and most people think you're going to be Toxic Fang, because there's never been a Fang that you run into in a lobby as a killer that's not, like, doing those super, quote-unquote, toxic builds. She's always kind of cool. I like Fink as a character, and she always gets like some of the best cosmetics. Like I have a whole bunch of cosmetics with her. I don't use her as much anymore. Like my favorites are Michaela, Yoonjin Lee, who is gonna be part of. Obviously, she had her chapter already, but they're doing a all-kill comeback chapter that's getting the PTB. I'm not playing on PTB today. I played for YouTube short content a couple days back. And again, my thoughts. I think the new map's cool. I think Trickster's kind of weak. I'm kind of mad that Yoonjin Lee did not get any voice lines, and the Trickster and the new Survivor, Taekwon something, got, like, actual voice lines, which kind of makes me sad and upset about it. But I think it's a cool chapter. It's not going to get me to play Trickster. I feel like Trickster's worse after the update. And I wasn't really good with Trickster to begin with. I feel like I'm going to be even worse with him now. But I think the new Survivor's kind of cool. I feel like some of his legendary cosmetics would have been better as his actual regular in-game cosmetic. Like, he has a kind of a cool, like, South Korean businessman type of suit. It looks like he got out of his job and is going clubbing with, like, the penny loafers and stuff. And the black shades, that looks, like, freaking amazing. So, like, I like that cosmetic. I will probably grind iridescent shards. I'll probably pick them up as a survivor, because I'm not going to buy the chapter, because the chapter is, like, just a survivor. I could just... And it's nothing new besides the map and the new survivor, so I could just, like, use iridescent shards for him if I want him. I really like his cosmetics. Are we going against Oni? Oh, boy, we are. Oh, we are going against S-tier killers now. It's going to be hard to break that streak. It's going to be hard to top it, I guess. Not really break it, necessarily. Alright, let's do Gen. Let's do Gen. We got to do Gens here. We got to Gen rush if we want to get deal with this Oni. Another thing with the Oni is nobody can get hit. Because once we get hit, then it becomes the real problem, right? Unfortunately, he's not around just yet. But here's the thing, too. With like the killers at this particular rank, they start running per they're coming until like the Gen's at like 80%. Or no, correction, excuse me. At 80%, okay. Yeah, like, that might be a case that maybe he has... I don't know. I don't know about that. That's a little... I don't know about that one. I'm scratching my head. Oh, no. Well, he's definitely coming for me, and I think he's in powered up mode. So, I'm probably getting... Oh, no, he's not in power up mode. I stand corrected. I mean, I'll try to run him into the house. I should run up the stairs, but I'm just going to buy them some time. Maybe they do a Gen. I'll take a hook state. I'll drop the pallet, maybe. Yeah, he's definitely after me. He doesn't like me, apparently, for whatever reason. Maybe I'm too colorful of a character. I dropped that pallet. Nope. He had blood. Oh, he used the auto down. Okay, smart. Wise. I can't get mad at that. I can't hate. Can't hate, appreciate. Appreciate a very well-played killer. This is one of the best killers in the game, for those of you who don't know. And when you go against a PC player playing this game, PC player, I was hoping they were going to kind of come here, so maybe drop the pallet on him. PC players in particular have this flick motion that they could do with him, which you don't, like, get on controller. It's going to be a rough one. It depends what my team does, too. I'm not putting, like, again, I'm not saying I don't trust my teammates here. I'm just saying it's one of those ones where I feel like you don't make the save on me very quickly, and you do Gens, if anything. Because the last thing you want to do is what just happened, as we saw. I think the last thing you want to do is, like, free me too early, and then he just has us all bunched up, which is what the Oni likes to do, right? Like, the Oni is the best when he can just triple down people with his power. So you don't really want to be together as a survivor group, ironically, when you're dealing with the Oni. You want to be as spread out as possible. The only problem, too, is I think this Oni definitely has, like, an aura reading perk. I'm thinking maybe barbecue with chili. So I'm going to try to look for a Gen that's very far away. I mean, there's this Gen, but again, he's literally right here. Is he, like, here? He's here! Aw, oh, man. He's really after me. He wants me to be the first one gone. I got tunnel vision. It's fine. He might be laggy switching too. Because you saw that? Fascinating. It's okay. It's okay. I can kind of come back from this. I just am gonna have to be super stealthy, maybe. He's one of the killers that kind of just tries to zero in on one person first, so it was me. Oh well. It's okay. It's okay. I don't expect to win them all today. Okay, LB. You're good. LB, good. Please don't make that save super quickly. LB. I'm very concerned that nobody's done gens in all the time that he's been auto-downing us. So that's not looking like a very good winnable game state too, but it's okay. Is he still coming after me? Jesus Christ, man. He really refuses to leave me alone. He just wants to single target me out. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna do this gen because I don't feel like we're winning this. So at the very least, I can just kind of like do something for my sacrifice won't be in vain, I guess is what I'm getting at, right? You know? Okay. We did that. I'm gonna maybe go in the house to heal. I know it's risky because we're luring him here with the blood orbs. He's not even picking up now, you notice? He's leaving that person down. He doesn't want to, because he's trying to slug for game. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of hang out here, self-care. And I'm not going to go for the pickup because that's what he wants us to do. And again, I'm already on 2 hooks, right? So realistically, what can I do at this point? I can do this gen, and that's about all I can do. Because if not, I'm going to be playing into the Oni's game right now. And the Oni, if he wanted to, he could pick that person up and hook. But he doesn't want to do that because he wants to kind of make the game dragged out. And he wants to bait people into picking up people so that he could use his power to triple down. It's annoying when they do this. They do this a lot. This is typical Oni play. Like, she used Unbreakable, and I think, like, he auto-downed her again. See? So, like, look. Now you see the Earth Survivor's injured. That's basically what he's doing. They're falling for the trap. I'm gonna, in the time that he's just trying to, like, do that, it should give me enough time to do this gen. Because it's pretty obvious how this Oni plays, so we have to adapt our playstyle to it. And maybe we'll be okay. Because he's definitely playing for triple downs, right? So we need to force him to pick up. How do I do that? I'm not going to play to his game. I'm going to make him pick up people. I'm not going to do the gen just yet. Let somebody else make the save. I got 2 hooks right now. Does he got barbecue? This is going to confirm whether he has barbecue. He's coming up the stairs. Okay. So I'm going to drop down. I'm going to make the save, and I'm going to try to run back in the house and see if maybe he follows me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this round, but I will try my best. We shall do our best. And that's all we can hope for tonight. Alright. Oh, no, he has that skill too. So I got to run him in the house again. Okay. Good. We're making good strides. Very, very good strides here. Alright, don't panic. Who's panicking? I'm not panicking. We're good. We're chill. We're relaxed. We got this, fam. We got this. We got this. Chill. We're gonna do this gen and we're gonna escape. We're gonna survive. I promise you. We will survive. Have faith. We just can't play into the Oni's games. Case in point. 2 gens left. This gen's gonna pop, I guarantee you. Let them make the saves, take some hook stakes, and we got this. We just can't play into the strategy. Sometimes you gotta be smart. Sometimes you gotta think. Sometimes you gotta use your brain. Sometimes you gotta analyze the situation. Sometimes you have to have good gaming sense, right? The gaming sense here, what I mean by gaming sense, by the way, is that you just kind of understand the situation that you're in three-dimensionally, right? So we know that this Oni likes to down people consecutively whenever they go for hooks. So what are we gonna do? We're not gonna bunch ourselves up with the rest of the pack, which allows us to do gens, while some of the other players that have hooks, that they can take a hook here and there, they'll be okay. They can take a down and make a hook, as opposed to me, that I'll just do my job and do gens. That's what I mean in regards to gaming sense. Understanding the situation in the game, thinking about it three-dimensionally, thinking how you can make adjustments so that you don't make a mistake, right? Because I feel like in the beginning of the game, the Oni just hated us. They just came after us and wanted to single target us. So how do we make the adjustment, Dread Knights? It's very simple. The way we make the adjustment is we simply stop playing to his strength. His strength was just auto-downing. We're a little bit more stealthy. We're not rushing to make the saves. This gen is going to pop here. Their gen is going to probably pop there. You see how now it's forcing the Oni to, like, actually make decisions and not, like, camp around the hook. See? This is what we do. So now he has to make a decision, right? So either he goes after them or he comes up and gets me on the stairs. If he gets me up on the stairs, I can run this loop for a while. I might die, but that might give them enough time to do that final gen. Now, again, I can't really make the hook state, right? I can't go make that save. I have one last hook in me. There's other people that can potentially make that save. So I'm going to have to play a little bit more stealthy. Again, not playing into his game. It looks like he might have actually even hooked her in the basement, which is a very dangerous game that my teammate is playing. I'm going to see if I can find a generator to work on, potentially, here. And if I can't find a generator, the next best bet would be to look for a totem so that we can cleanse it, so that maybe... This is a type of Oni that would probably play no Ed, no one escapes death. So I would probably look for a totem right now. This is probably the best situation, too. Because I can't really do a gen, you know, because it might be bad for us. It looks like a gen is being finished, so I'm going to stay here by the doors. Alright. See? This is how we play into the streams here. I can't make any saves, though. I gotta dip out. Because if I don't dip out of this situation, it's going to be bad. It's going to be so bad. We're going to be so cooked. We're going to be so dead. Kindred. Yeah, that person's not savable. I can get them out, though. Because she hooked in the basement again. Again, that OD was playing very not nice OD strategies. It's a viable strategy, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he's not allowed to play that way. But it's a strategy where you have to play more stealthy and you can't be making the saves for teammates, unfortunately, because he's just going to get everybody out. Like, look, he's going to camp the basement there. And he has his power saved up, so, like, if they go to make the save, he's just going to auto-down everybody. So there's nothing you could do. You have to leave them, even if you don't want to. And me, I had 2 hooks already. I can't go make the save. He would just kill me. So, you know, we got 4 escapes on stream, though. So 4 escapes for today. We're tied for the record amount of escapes that I have on stream, so that's great. Woo! That's great. That's great. You know, after 2 matches, bad matches, you get another good match. That's why I don't take DBD seriously. There's people who get, like, super stressed out in this. And then they mold and stuff. Like, don't mold. Don't mold. You know? Molding is bad, right? Molding is bad. You don't want to do that. Alright, let's go. Gonna power up Fang a little bit more on the skill tree. Thank you to everybody that was hanging out and stuff. And again, I know there's some people that maybe would be very interested in playing with Dread. I don't really do Swifts on stream. Maybe in the future, maybe if I hit partnered, I would probably consider that. And do it like as a members only stream. But for now, like if you want to play Dead by Daylight with me, I always do off-screen sessions, off-stream sessions, I should say. Where, and again, you join the Discord. Join the Discord. I play games off of stream all the time. I'm like, hey, you guys want to play? And I open it up there. So that's always the best way to do it. The reason why I choose, like, again, I feel like it's unfair if I'm playing with people I can communicate with against the killer. On top of that, solo queue is harder. It's more fun. It's more difficult. And I like to try, when I do content, try my best to do something really, really difficult and really, really, really hard. Like, a lot of people laugh at me sometimes when I jump into casual for Master Duel as opposed to jumping in rank. But casual, and it's been documented, there was actually a great debate about this on Twitter/X today, where people were complaining that casual is more sweaty than ranked. Basically, casual in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is, and it says in the description, is basically unranked mode. So it's a place where you go to deck test and stuff. So, you know, there's that, you know. Alright. Alright. You know, so that's why I do that, because it's more challenging for me personally. Alright. Let's go. Do you think we can get another escape today, Dread Knights? I don't know. I need a sip of hydration. My throat is so parched, Dread Knights. Being animated for so long, man. And, you know, the thing about it is when I play Dead by Daylight, any game that I play too, I try to give, like, insight as to what's, like, the feasible place to make, and I try to, like, explain things too, for people who have maybe never seen this game, maybe are interested in playing Dead by Daylight. Like, Dead by Daylight's a really fun game. Like, if you could get a group of friends to play it with you, it's... Ah, no! he has, I think it's Corrupted Intervention, if I remember the name perk. So basically, the gens that are the nearest in the map are blocked off for like 120 or 130 seconds. So this is great because if you're a killer, it prevents gen rushing, because none of those gens can be touched. And instead, you have to touch like the gens a little bit further into the map. It's the farthest generator. It's another Oni? Are you kidding me? Is it the same Oni from the last game? If it is, he's gonna be even more pissed off at me. Because I'm the one that opened the door and gave everybody the escape. Oh no. Again, when you get kind of higher up in the rank system too, Oni is seen a lot. Because he's just really that damn good. So, oh no. It's back-to-back Oni. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. What did I do to deserve this, Dread Knights? Why? Why? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm acting like a big baby. I'll be fine. Dread's a pro at this game. Haha. I kind of am, though. It's kind of a shame that Dead by Daylight, in terms of, like, esports, never truly took off. Like, Behavior Interactive wanted to make it an esport, and they tried really, really hard with, like, certain streams to turn it into an esport, but just never really caught on. Like, they tried to get, what's his face again? Shroud to play it on stream. Like, it was a whole Twitch streamer thing going. Oh, this Oni is playing the same way as the last Oni. I think it's the exact same Oni. So, basically what we're gonna do is we're not gonna try to make fast saves. We're gonna let the Oni hook people. And we're not gonna play his game, because he wants us all bunched up to auto down. But like I was saying before, like, they had a streamer tournament where Behavior is trying to get, like, DBD players into it to try to create, like, popular streamers into it to create, like, an esports scene for Dead by Daylight. So they had Shroud, I think maybe Valkyrie Ray was part of it, a couple other prominent streamers. And Shroud, during the tournament that they were doing, when they asked him if he would play Dead by Daylight ever again, was like, nah, I wouldn't play this game again. Because he really didn't like it. And when Shroud said that, that basically killed any chances or hope for Dead by Daylight to have an esports scene. And, like, Behavior tried afterwards to kind of get it into an esports scene again. And they tried a couple streams after that to really try to get people into it. But at the end of the day, it wasn't going to, like, kick off. And back then, like, Dead by Daylight, esport-wise, like, if you tried to esport, it wasn't really going to work. Because back then, they didn't do things to balance perks. So they weren't constantly changing perks out. They weren't constantly nerfing killers. They weren't constantly buffing killers. So there wasn't, like, a good rotation of things. Now, like, even still in Dead by Daylight now, like, there's still some killers that are always going to be stronger. There are maps that are way better for survivors than there are killers. Like, believe it or not, even though Oni is, like, really difficult to deal with, this map is much better for a survivor team to actually work in and do well in, as opposed to a killer. Why? Because this is a large map. There's... oh, hold that thought. I saw him. I'm not gonna do something foolish. He does not know that I'm here. So I'm gonna be a little bit stealthy, a little bit passive. I want to see if he's dying somebody. He's also in his power right now, so he can auto down people by charging. So we want him to kind of waste a little bit of that power. Yeah, but they tried, like, the esports thing. And the thing is, like, there's certain maps that are just better for survivors. There's certain maps that are better for killers. When you have stuff like map offerings that you can manipulate stuff of that nature, it's kind of hard to, like, esports it, right? Like, if you can just get random maps all the time, it's a little bit easier, too. On top of that, there's just certain builds that are going to be stronger to deal with, even when you nerf things. There's going to be groups that are just way better at it. And the thing with, like, esporting Dead by Daylight, too, is, like, how do you really count a win? Like... with a group of people, what is it? 4 escapes would count as a full win? How would you do a point system? How would a killer count as a win, right? Like, I feel like the only way you would really be able to esport Dead by Daylight is if you did, like, something like 2v8 mode, where it's a little bit more balanced and you're not using the actual, like, in-game perks that are available to everybody, and you're just doing it based on how 2v8 works. Because in 2v8, like, everybody plays a role, and they don't have the traditional perks, and the killers have, like, their own traditional roles and stuff to do, and that kind of balances the game out a little bit more. I think you could maybe try to do something esports related with that, but I'm not, like, 100% sure about it. Like, the way 1v4 DBD, it's so hard to balance it, which is why it causes so much, like... it causes so much animosity with people, too. Like, I love Dead by Daylight, but I'm very hesitant sometimes to interact with the community. Outside of the Fog Whisperers, like Polyester, I will interact with, like, IRL. Me will interact with him a lot. People know I've played with Yerv before. Great guy. Such a chill person. Yes, I know you want to heal, but can we heal near the rock so you're not, like, out in the open and being spotted, Nancy? Just say it. You know, so it's like, there's some really cool chill peeps, and they're like, they don't take this seriously, they just play for fun, you know? But it's hard to, like, esports. Everybody just runs the same perks, right? You can balance the killers, you can balance the maps. I'm gonna get down here. There's no way I'm gonna be able to. Alright. Watch out! Watch out. Here comes that bad man, the Oni. Did you be up? Why are you all hanging out there? Oh, boy. Well, he's after me. Oh, no. I mean, it was bound to happen. He's eventually going to spot us, right? We're not going to be stealthy for the rest of our life, right? No, that's just not going to happen. This is not going to happen, Dread Knights. Oh, no. Ideally, they should spread out, because he's trying to just triple down. Oh, look at it. It's Shirtless David. For the save. Okay, good. Shirtless David, thank you. Thank you, my guy. We gotta run. Oh, he's going for flashlight, too. He is a pro. I'm terrible at flashlights. I will just do looping and stuff. That's where my strengths are. You know? So, we good. We chill. We Gucci, fam. We're Gucci. We good. We're good in the hood. We're alright. We're okay. We're chill. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna try to heal here in the corner, where I'm just kind of dropping these orbs, because I think he's gonna down somebody. Man, that David, he's a true homie, because he was just going for flashlight saves and picking me up, when he should have probably ran away. He's playing for the team. I respect that. He's a true homie. I'm gonna heal with self-care, because I kind of need to right now, because if I don't... And then, I would love to go back for the David. They're working on a gen. That gen's popped. We're kind of gen rushing the ODA. Because you see how we didn't really play to his strength? Like, he wants us just bunched up, and we're not bunched. Again, that's, like, the most important advice I could give going against Oni. Don't bunch up. Because if you bunch up, that's how he triple downs you, and then the game's over faster than you could imagine. Even though this group's good. They know what they're doing. I think they might have, like, Unbreakable, or they might be playing the perk that Cheryl has. I think it's called Soul Guard, where then somebody can keep picking themselves up, because it looks like it from far away. I can't really tell because I'm over here doing my own thing, trying to look for that last gen. I'm also looking to see if there's a Hex Totem, because this Oni most likely is going to play, like, No One Escapes Death. I would almost 100% bet money in the bank that he's playing No One Escapes Death, which, that's a Hex Totem perk where, like, when the exit gates are powered on, or when the exit gates are powered, what happens is he can auto down people with one hit, just with his M1. So you don't really want that to happen. I'm going to try to get the heal here, and I'm going to kind of bounce. He's after me again. He really does not like me. Why don't you like me? What did I ever do to you? He decided to break chase. He doesn't want to deal with Sprint Burst, probably. Because it's hard to catch with a Sprint Burst. And he's probably going to have to charge me all around here, which he don't got time for that because there's only one gen left and they're probably going to do the gen. So we're basically a distraction there, for those of you who don't know. So we're by the door here. I'm going to look to see if there's a gen. It looks like somebody's working on a gen. There's that one over there that we could do, but that's in the dead center in the map. So it might not be the most feasible play. We can try. We can try, but he's going to camp that area. And there's nothing wrong with the strategy he's playing, again. Because I'm not one of those players that's going to say, toxic killer. Oh, man, the killer's playing dirt. I don't like to do that. They're in their right to play however they want to play. They built the game just like you and me, Dread Knights. So I just analyze the situation. He's going to patrol that one, which is wise, because that one's probably done quite a bit. That's probably a 70% gen. The only problem with him doing that, though, is he's going to give up the ability to hook people. Like, you see, he's not going to hook David because he wants everybody to come back. And, again, because he wants to triple down. It's the same Oni, I think. I'm almost 100% sure that this is the same Oni that we played against last game. Because it's the same strategy again. And I'm going to do the same strategy as I did last time. I'm not going to go for the pickup. I will wait for him to hook. And if he doesn't hook, it'll give me an opportunity to do this gen. Because it's either he hooks, or I finish the gen and power the doors. So it's his decision. Let's see what he does. Because they can wait. Yep, they have Soul Guard. Either that or they have Unbreakable. But I think that Nancy picked herself up multiple times. So she brought Soul Guard to it. Nice, nice. I like it. I like it. They both have Soul Guard, I think, maybe. Unless Cheryl, or excuse me, Nancy picked up. So one of them's definitely Soul Guard user, which is cool. I'm not going to go for the save. They're there anyway. They can probably make the save if they can heal up. The Oni is going to basically patrol that hook because he wants to at least get a 1k. That'll allow me to do this gen. And potentially we could do, maybe in theory, the door. There's a possibility of maybe we do door. Maybe we do door. Maybe we be good and we do door here. I think we'll do gen and then we do door and then we be good in the hood. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're great. I think we're gravy. I think we're awesome. I think we got this. I think we're cool. Play it cool. Play it cool. We got this. See? It's just thinking. It's just thinking. Gotta be smart. I'm gonna... Do you want to heal? Because if not, you might die. It's very risky to stay injured here. Are you intentionally trying to be injured and let the Oni hit you a whole bunch of times, David? Do you got no Miver, maybe? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna do this door because I think the Oni is preoccupied with the rest of them. We'll see if we could go for escape number 5 on stream. It's looking like we might get 5 escapes on stream today. I don't know. Could we? Oh, he's coming back. I hope we can finish the door because he's got his power, right? Yeah, because he's gonna auto down me. I don't know if he has no ed. I don't know what he's running. He might have a Cypress Mori. So we are not gonna risk it for the biscuit. We are not gonna risk it for the biscuit there. Uh-oh. Did everybody get out? Did everybody get out? I think they did. I think they did. I think they did. I think they're good. I think they're good. I think they're excellent. I think we're good. We're good. We're good. If you had a trouble, please refresh YouTube. This is being YouTube. It's not me. Nancy's getting out of this one. She don't know where Hatch is, maybe? Or does she? This Oni's gonna be pissed. Almost certain it's the same Oni, because it's the same strategy as last game. Does she know where Hatch is? She might know. She might know. Does she know where it is? Does she know? Does she know? Does she know? He can't. He has to break the pallet or not. I think he's giving up. Is the Oni giving up? He doesn't want to run the loop. She's good at running these loops. Come on, Nancy. Does she know where it is? Or I think he might have... he's not giving up. Oh, that was smart. She zigzagged. Great, we all escaped. Escape number 5 for today. Oh, good job. If we rank up one more time, we will get gold. Let's go. GG's. That was a great team. They knew what they were doing, too. And again, it's about anticipating what the Oni is doing. That's all it's about. Anticipating what the Oni is doing. All Onis kind of play the same. I will play one more for the road. Hopefully it won't be a third Oni in a row. Whew. 5 escapes on stream. That's hard, man. This is super hard. Dead by Daylight's such a fun game, though. Like, I can't, like, a lot of people tell you it's not fun. It's super toxic. It's not, you don't take it seriously. That's what you do. You just don't play seriously, and you have fun with it. If you win, cool. If you lose, cool. If you get Mori Day, at least it was a super cool looking kill, right? Like, you know, if your teammate didn't do its best job, fine. It's just a game, you know? That's how I always look at it. If you go into the mindset of that with Dead by Daylight, you're fine. It's when you, like, always have to escape, and you always have to get a 4K, and you always have to do this, or you always have to do that. That's, ironically, when you do worse than Dead by Daylight, you know? Looping is fun, too. Like, it's hard, because, like, I have, in this, on the PC version of Dead by Daylight, I have, like, I don't know, 600 or 700 hours in this game, which means I've played a lot of Dead by Daylight Dread Nights. On top of that, I've also played it on Switch. On my Switch version, I have like 200 hours, despite the fact that Switch is terribly optimized for this game. And it's really hard to go against PC players on Switch. And I have like 200 hours on that, so I have like over 1,000 hours in this game. Does that make me like the god of Dead by Daylight? No, absolutely not. It just means I've played a lot of the game, so I know, don't stress it. Alright, so we have a Nancy, Elora, Rick Gomez, or from, Rick Grimes, not Gomez. Excuse me. Need hydration, my throat's killing me at this point. Rick Grimes from Walking Dead, and Yoonjin Lee to that chapter, as well as Trickster getting a rework. I don't know if he's better or worse. I feel like he's worse, but that's my opinion. The new Survivor's cool. New Survivor's, like, really, really cool. Reminds me of, like, a guy that should be in a Korean K-pop group, K-pop band. If you know, you know. This will be the last one that I do for today, though. Because I'm tired, and I think after, like, this is escape number 5. Not consecutively, keep that in mind. We had 3 escapes in a row, then we lost 2 in a row, because you can't win them all. Then we escaped last game, and then we escaped the game before that. So, oh, the Unknown. The Unknown is a good killer, too. He's considered an S-tier killer. So we've been going against the last 3 games, we've had S-tier killers. Technically every game when you think about it, except for the glitch trap, which was the oddball. Because Michael was S tier. We played against Michael 2 times. We played against Oni 2 times. We played against glitch trap once. And now we played against Unknown. Did I miss anybody, Dread Knights? Probably not. If I did, my apologies to any killer I missed. But this is a very intense one. Okay. So I'm going to do this gen with this lovely person that's on this gen with me. Hopefully it'll be fine. I got to look around. The problem with the Unknown, and this is not a problem, but the thing about the Unknown is he can shoot projectiles, like, halfway across, not halfway, but, I'd say 35% away from you, and those projectiles can really mess you up. On top of that, he can teleport around the map, like a lot of killers can do. So we have to be very careful not to get hit by the projectile, because that causes, like, madness, which would be very bad. And on top of that, he might be coming this way, but I'm going to try to commit to this gen. It doesn't seem like he's after me. It looks like, I don't know if you could see that in the far distance, but it looks like north of us, he's giving chase to somebody. Yes, he is. Alright, so we'll have enough time to pop this gen. Good. I'm tempted to do the gen inside here, because there's always a gen spawn there. But I think realistically, maybe the play here is to go for this gen over here. That's being left alone, potentially. So we'll see. I think we're going to be good. I'm going to use the toolbox here because there's nobody working on it with me. Okay, so they hooked. There's one person that can make the save. There's another person over that way. I think the Unknown maybe is coming for me for this gen, so maybe barbecue and chili. I'm going to hold for now because I don't hear a heartbeat. If we don't hear anything and he shows up, then we know he has Tinkerer, which is a very popular skill that a lot of killers use. It's definitely the best on Billy, aka the Hillbilly, but some other killers could use it to good success. Bubba, aka Loverface, for those of you who don't know, he's pretty good with that. We're not going, obviously, Unknown. I think the Unknown probably wouldn't play Tinkerer, but if he just randomly appears in front of me, we know. The Wraith is also... Well, I don't know if you really would want to play Tinkerer on the Wraith, but some people have done it to great success. Like, the killers I like, Michael Myers, Chucky. I do play a lot of... Not the Blight, but the Nightmare, as it was called, aka Freddy. The Dread, which is a funny story, because I wish I could tell you the story of why I play the Dread. The Dredge, as it's called. Which is kind of cool. There's a reason, but I can never tell you why. So that's like a killer I like to play a lot of. I can play a lot of killers in this game. Like, I want to do one day where I do a killer session, but the problem with, like, killer sessions in particular is it's hard when you stream it. Even with, like, the lovely stuff that they've done to kind of prevent stream sniping in Dead by Daylight, it's still kind of rough. Because somebody can still kind of figure out what lobby and what killer you get. Which makes it kind of difficult. Like, it's hard. And the other thing about, like, playing killers is you will, if you're super high in the rankings, go against Swift groups. Swift groups are basically 4 people on Discord call. And that's really hard to do. That's really, really hard to do. As a killer, like, it's very, very hard because they will have outside information for the game. I've never really liked people doing that, but, you know, it's whatever. It's what it is in modern gaming. That's why I don't really hop on killers so much, too, because it's like... I'm gonna do this gen here. Because, like, here's the other thing, right? We're streaming right now, right? And I'm telling you what I'm doing. Imagine if I jumped onto a Discord call with these 4 people, and I said, okay, I have Kindred. I see that he is literally 10 centimeters from you, and he is proximity around the hook, and then he chases the other one. I say, okay, you're good to go and make that save. Is that really fair for me to do against a killer? You know, if it's customs and we're all playing as friends, I think that's fair. But for me as a streamer, I would hate to do that against another killer. Because I don't think that's very fair for them. From my point of view. Everybody's going to have a different point of view. I imagine if I were on comms and telling everybody what he's doing because of Kindred and stuff. Oh, okay, he's chasing, like, I would say, okay, he's chasing me now, so go do that gen. Is that fair? That killer doesn't have that information of knowing that I'm communicating with them. So, you know, that's where I've always kind of stood with it, and that's kind of why I don't do really killer stuff on stream, you know? Unless it's, like, custom stuff, you know? I prefer Survivors a little bit. I know it's kind of funny because some of these matches have looked very stressful, but it's the more chill way to play Dead by Daylight. I'm not saying you shouldn't play killer, you know, I'm just saying, you know, for streaming, there's like so many different factors for killer that makes it way more stressful, which is why I don't really do killer stream. On top of that, like the other thing too with like killer streams when you play Dead by Daylight and Killer, I feel like sometimes with viewers in particular, they don't like to watch killer games because they like to see the survivor just looping the killer around. That's what seems to be more interesting for viewers to watch. That's another reason, like, I'm going back to the thought of Dead by Daylight as an esport. It's very hard to make this watchable as an esport for people, even though they tried Behavior again. I mentioned this earlier. If you missed that, just go back and watch the VOD after it's done. It's very hard because, like, the only thrilling way of watching this game is through the viewpoint of the survivors when they're being in chase with killer. Like, if you have a killer that's, like, chasing a survivor, that's kind of interesting. But you don't get the full, like, you know, third-person view. You're body blocking me. Why are you intentionally trying to sabotage me, Lara? You saw that? She blocked the window so I wouldn't be able to make the window, so I wouldn't be able to make the door. Toxic! Very, very toxic. Very, very toxic. Just for that, I'd no help you for that, right? Why was she blocking the door? Or the freaking window? You blocked the window because you wanted me to take a hook? That's not cool. Just for that, you guys on your own. I did my job. I did a whole bunch of gens. I think they want to bully the unknown. I don't want to do that. Like, if they... It's hard enough to play unknown. And they did nerf him a little bit. I guess maybe he's not as S tier anymore. But this group know what they were doing too, so, you know. I don't think anybody's really at this point getting... Is that the same person that blocked me from the window? It is! Okay. Well, let's see. Can I make the save on you? I could, but you blocked the window, so... Let's just go for escape number 6 anyway. Right? I did want to break my escape streak today. They can handle it. They're good. They're Gucci. Alright. With that being said, that is all the Dead by Daylight that I'm going to be doing today. 6 escapes on stream. Ooh... I think they're all gonna get out anyway. We'll watch. We're Gucci, we're Gucci. Alright. We're Gucci, fam. We're Gucci. Everybody escaped. Alright. See? Everybody escaped. Happy ending for everybody. Everybody escaped. They want to bully the unknown. You don't have to bully them, no? Alright. That's gonna do it for Dead by Daylight, everybody. As I've mentioned before, Dread does not stream on weekends, so I will be back Monday. I don't know what I'm playing. I might play Monster Hunter again, but I don't know if I'll play Monster Hunter. Maybe I'll play something I haven't played instead of Monster Hunter. You know, thank you to everybody that hung out. Thank you to everybody that chatted. Thank you to everybody that lurked. Yeah, I do greatly appreciate all these things. Most importantly, I appreciate you. I will be back on Monday for something. I don't stream on weekends, so I will be MIA this weekend. Have a great weekend. Have a great Friday, if it's still Friday for you. I'm gonna kind of go relax and stuff now. Anyway, till next time, guys.